metres. A race that honours one of the greats of the WA turf. Gates open, racing, played that funky music, and Sinful Living left the gates together with Capray Omnia. Chaldonetti will settle behind those with Brave Strike, Chirino. Fiore out there 3-4 wide here with Petula, sizing up what to do in the early part, pressing on. Dropping out last is Bonnie Lad. Sinful Living now clears out. 600 left to go. Sinful Living drew a length and a half to Capray Omnia. Play that funky music. Brave Strike up there for Pike Travels fourth. Chaldonetti fifth the rail. Then came Petula. She's working up just in behind the stablemate. 2 lengths. Bonnie Lad outside. Chirino at the top of the straight. 3:50 to run. And Little Sinful Living kicks 2 clear. Capray Omnia. Brave Strike down the outside. Then Petula. Chaldonetti at the 175. Sinful Living the leader a length and a half on Capray Omnia. Sinful Living though responding. It keeps going. They won't get to Sinful Living. And Sinful Living bounces back to beat Brave Strike. Capray Omnia behind those either Chirino, Chaldonetti for fourth. Play that funky music. Petula, she didn't let down in the last furlong and only beat the one to the line, and that was Bonnie Lad. Sinful Living, number 9 for the Pierce stable, ridden by Tash Faithful. A blower in the market, out to $15. And has returned third up back into the winner's circle. The Safeguard filly, she really ran them ragged. We wait for the time to be posted, but she has beaten Brave Strike, Capray Omnia, and Chaldonetti will get fourth. 9, 7, 5 and 2. Look at the time there. They've run 57.65. They were high-tailing. She was just rocketing along, Sinful Living. Down onto the limit today with the 54 kilos. That no doubt has been a big part to it. And the fact that she was just allowed to again run and run hard like fast horses can do. And she's home in 33.33. So top and tail, wonderful performance here. Scoring by a length and a half. A long head second and third. She's out of Paris memory and owned by Mrs. C. Pierce, Mesdames Ayrton, also Berry and Godfrey, Napoli, Wagner, the whole lot of Roses syndicate, also Mrs. J. Zilko, Ms. B. Butler. It's a ladies racing syndicate here that owns Sinful Living, and no doubt the corks will be popping later. Dan Ben Pierce prepare, Tash Faithful in the saddle. Beating 7 Brave Strike by Brave Smash, a mare trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Willie Pike, and Capray Omnia by Headwater in the yard of Dylan Bairstow and ridden by Austin Galati. After the running of race number 5, the Valet Bird Harrison handicap, and Sinful Living, well, she was right back to the top of her game this afternoon. Petula hasn't fired whatsoever on return. Race 6, the Grandstand Cup, first of the listed races over 1,500, and will jump at 3:41. There are no changes. As we take you downstairs to Lockie, and with a very special guest, part of the ownership, downstairs, one of our finest.
Absolutely, Darren, one of our finest indeed. I'm now catching up with Danelle Pierce, part owner, and one of the ladies that selected this filly out of the yearling sales. Danelle, what a great thrill it is, Sinful Living. It had been a little while since we've last seen her in the winner's circle, but it's always such an exciting feeling.
Definitely. We knew she had the ability. Today she got the right run, got the fence, Tash rode her a treat, and it all went to plan.
Talk us through her preparation thus far. Were there any ever concerns behind the scenes that she hadn't come back?
No, I think it's just, we always thought that maybe she'd get the 11 or the 12, but this seems to be her sweet spot, so, why change it now?
Talk us through your confidence levels once she found the front in the early stages of the race.
Once she got to the front and got there quite comfortably and got to the fence, I think that's key with her. She's had a few runs where she's got to the front but hasn't got to the fence and been able to follow it. And then she just clicked, and Tash rode her a treat. How
do you and the ladies celebrate after a win of Sinful Living? $80,000 with the West Speed bonuses?
I feel like we may have a headache tomorrow. Luckily, Dan's got the Sunday off, so he might be on parenting duty. I might be calling Chloe on the way home to have a few drinks.
Breakfast in bed, I hope. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Danelle Pearce, and what an absolute ripper she is. And what a great job herself and Chloe, her sister-in-law, do with the Pearce Racing Ladies Syndicates. The girls have so much fun, and key to the success has been Tash Faithful, Scott. She's been aboard a number of these horses owned by the ladies, and Sinful Living, great to see her back in the winner's circle.
It certainly is. Doing a wonderful job is Tash Faithful. She's always happy to ride anything that she can get, especially here at a Metro meeting, and she always does a wonderful job. And Sinful Living here today really appreciated that 54 kilos on her back. Tash joins us now. Tash, she's somewhat one-dimensional, this filly. She loves to lead, but it's a nice dimension to have when you're that quick.
Yeah, absolutely. She's only small, but she sort of has that ability where she can roll along at a good tempo and still kick on the turn, and I think that's how she wins her races.
What did you make of her run last week?
I thought it was good. I thought I'd done a little bit too much work to get across. She sort of missed the kick, so I got someone up with her in the gates today to give her a pat, and she bounced better, and I think that's what's got her over the line.
Girls have always been talking about going on a girls' trip to Bali, all these old ladies owners, and as the self-proclaimed probably queen of Bali, would you go with them?
Oh, absolutely. I'll show them where to go.
Congratulations, Tash. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Tash Faithful. We need to get a camera to go with them. It'll be a wonderful documentary to see Tash and the girls take on Bali with all their prize money. But Sinful Living takes out the 5th here at Ascot, which is great to see. And on the other side of the break, we'll be back for more racing out of Pingree.